Okay, the anticipation is killing me, everyone. I'm going live early by about 40 minutes, which is absolutely fine. This is worthwhile looking at. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're starting early, day 104. And holy mackerel, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Somebody said this thing was dead, and I kind of have to go, I don't think so. It looks like it's cooking to me. And man, is it putting out, it stored up a little bit of energy in there. Oh, nice spurt. Anyway, welcome everyone to the early start to the show. And I'm your host, DrFox2000. I gotta see what all is going on with my stuff here. And we'll do that. And I'm still working on getting things set up properly here, so just got something here. Emma. Okay. Oh, yeah, interesting news. Iceland lifts COVID-19 restrictions for travelers or for locals and visitors. We'll maybe talk about that in a few minutes too. Let's see, what else? Something else bleeped here for me. I gotta go take a look and see what we got going on. Okay, not sure what's going on. All right. Something bleeped. I didn't hear what bleeped, but I'm going back to here to see if everything is good in there. Yeah, it still looks good. Okay, anyway, guys and girls, I am starting the stream early, as I said, and I wanted to share this with you guys. It is just pouring out. So we know it was gone dormant earlier, and everybody thought, oh my God, the volcano is dead. And I was thinking to myself, no way, this thing is not dead. And lo and behold, it finally cleared its pipes and off it went. And I don't know if anybody's timing it, but it's been spewing out lava like crazy for the last, I don't know, 30 minutes already now. It's pouring like crazy. It's just astronomical. Hey guys, anyway, if you're in here, hit that like button as you come in, please. And I'm going to say hi to a few of the people that popped in. So there's going to be a lot, I think, tonight, so I'm not going to try to hit everybody. Anyway, we got Russell Jr.'s back in here, Bloxy Man, Aku is in here, Deborah Harris, Piggy is back, welcome back, Piggy. Ronnie Rhino also in the house, Gary's Variety Channel, glad to have you guys on board. Also, Arizona Snowman is here, our good and faithful moderator. Thank you for being here, even though I started early and didn't tell you. It happens, I guess. Anyway, I'm just looking at who else is here. Catherine Anderson is back. Okay, Rebecca Morales also here. Tom is in the house. Maui Me is also here. Sue Hayes is back. Chuckster is in. Freeman is also in here. Welcome back, you guys. Agent X, good to see you. Let's see. Troy also here. Ez is also here. Good to see all you guys, all the regulars popping back in. Chris Johnson, welcome. Rodney Barstow also here. JT. So welcome to each and every one of you guys. I'm not going to go through the names because it's going to take me forever. There's more and more and more of you, and I just have to say welcome everyone, and I do appreciate you all being here. I do have to go through my little checklist. If you are watching this stream and you're watching it with the intention of it being live, it shall say top chat over on the right hand side on top of the chat box where it says top chat or live chat. If it says top chat replay or live chat replay, you are watching a stream that has already ended, and you will not be able to put any comments into the chat box on the right hand side. You can, however, put comments down below after the fact, which is absolutely fine. And we do encourage you to watch the streams. If you couldn't be part of it, at least watch it afterwards and keep up on everything that's there. So, all right. Now, having said all that, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please give it a bop. Ragnar Rock will love you for it. Okay, there we go. I want to pop through some of the other views. Actually, before we do that, we're looking at, you see those spiral kind of little tiny tornadoes are happening right up front there. That is absolutely awesome to see. And like, we know there's a lot of wind created by the air twirling around and lifting up because of the heat. But I mean, what, is it really a mini tornado pulling up the lava? That's a question for you guys tonight. And also, I was going to turn on this poll thing to see if you might have thought that Rag and Nar had a separation, but it looks like they're back in love and back together doing what they do best. A Lavanado, yeah, a Lavanado. Lavanado. Either or, that same thing, Kim. And welcome, by the way, Kim. Glad to have you on board. Also, Sean Harris, Mocha, who else popped in? Lightning Strike. Welcome, you guys. Also, Kirsty Reynolds is here. Good to see you, Kirsty. And like having you guys in here. I'm sure all the other good people will be along soon. Alex is here. Louise also in the house. Stephen Foster. Ella also as well. Okay, glad to have you on board. So we're getting people from around the world again. This is very cool and very important for this particular stream, because I think this type of volcanic activity, of course, really does affect each and every one of us around the globe, and it is important to be aware of what's going on. And some of us are a little bit more enthusiastic about these than others, but I was going to try to go through the cameras real quick and okay, I'm going to just turn them on. Okay, they're doing stuff at the berm there again. I'm not sure what's going on there. Then here's another view of it, and you can see the masses. You see how much is pouring over into the southern or upper Geldingadalir, and wow, it's just pouring in there, guys. That is just unreal. Road hit update just jumped forward. Okay, yeah. I think it might have. Anyway, for those people who are in the chat, please don't forget to hit that like button. And really, really would appreciate that. Man, is that lava moving right in the corner there. That's pretty awesome. Let's see if I can kind of point to that, what I'm looking at here. Like right here, down there, you see that it's like a lava fall. That is pretty cool. Mind you, this looks like a lava fall here too, a two-tiered one. And then, of course, you got another lava fall right here. So we've got beautiful, beautiful views here tonight, guys. And this is excellent stuff. Guten Abend, Dina. Glad to have you on board. Also, guten Abend, Satronics. Welcome. Ruth May's also in. Let's see, Paul Zilla in the house. Glad to see you guys here, and we are watching one heck of an interesting flow pattern that's developing right now. This looks really, really awesome. And you know, there's a helicopter up here, in case anybody didn't notice. We're too busy looking at the lovely lava that we didn't see the whirlybird. So pretty cool. I want to drink it. No, no, Kimberly, no, you can't. It's too hot. Yeah, could get trapped there. Alex, I don't think so. They can still fly away. Although I would have maybe landed over here a little further instead of over there. You know, just that would have been a little bit more safe, I think. Just me, you know. Never mind. Hey, am I late or is this early? You bet it's early. We've started over half an hour early, and it is because of exactly what you're looking at on the screen. This is just a tremendous amount of lava coming out of there, and it is doing its thing. And of course, this is the fantastic view that we've got. And if we put it on this one here, you kind of get lit right up. But I also did have a quick peek at the other one. Now I can't keep it on there just to show everybody that the other one is now back. But we can't leave it on there. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so we're going to go back to here, and we will go back to this one because this one is okay. All right, so anyway, yeah, it is pretty awesome with what is going on. It's like, it's lava mania, and it's pouring out of there continuously like this. And this is just absolutely awesome, and this is why I started the stream early today, guys. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, please, by all means, hit that, because it really makes a difference with the YouTube analytics, and it really helps my stream grow. So if you haven't hit it yet, please consider doing that. Also, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please bop that fox in the nose, get the subscription thing open and click on it, and set that bell notification so you can see when the next streams are on. And if we do start early, like what I did today here, you know, you'd get that notification and hopefully be able to pop in and see all the goodness that's happening. So very, very cool. Hey, Satronics, thanks for the €2 there. Excellent. Thank you for the super chat and the thumbs up. Right on. Oh, that's awesome. Very awesome. Anyway, for those who are actually joining us, and if you haven't heard who I am and all that, I'm DrFox2000. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 5,000 miles away from, or 5,000 kilometers away from that volcano, and about 3,154 miles away from it. But we are watching the live stream. This is the Visar stream that we're actually looking at right now. It is live, and this is day 104, and we are enjoying the views. So, a bunch of people are throwing questions. I am curious, were there quakes today? And that's something I was curious about too, and I was over on the website trying to find the things, and I don't read Icelandic. I couldn't find to see it. But I was looking more for the graphs to see when it shut down and when it restarted, and that's kind of what I was looking for, Kim. But we will take a look at the earthquake map. I haven't set the date on it yet for today, but I will do that during my first break, and then we will go and see what happens there. So, okay, Zoe, thank you, Dr. Fox. Okay, you are very welcome. Oh, there's another super chat, but I was reading questions. Okay, Sandra Rockland. Oh wow, it's been brewing all day, and thanks, and yeah, and it was brewing all day, and then all of a sudden, poof, out comes the lava, and it is pouring out. Let's see, going down the list here. Madcap Martin sends a £2. Is it £2 or €2? Sorry, €2. Thanks, appreciate the super chat. And you know, you guys, nobody here has to do any super chatting if they don't want. This is those who do, you know, usually can. Hey Thomas, there you are. That's what I was hoping you'd be around. Please, I wouldn't mind seeing that if we could get that. That would be awesome. And welcome. Also, Mick Ridge, Don Arnold, who else popped in? Jade popped in here, Spion Claw. Good to have all you guys in, and really, really awesome. Steve, Erie, Granny Linda, let's see, Charles Pico, Brutal Avenger, Rayola is back in the house, Dan M. Glad to have all you guys in here, and I'm watching the little swirly things on the screen. That's amazing to see, those little lavanados going off. Happy Canada Day. Have a drink on me. Gary's Variety Channel, thank you very much for that super chat. And yeah, I'll consider that. Thank you. Well, I can't drink alcohol, but I can have I can add it to the Pepsi fund. It always runs low. Anyway, this is such a beautiful volcano right now. I'm just ecstatic, and of course that's why I started the stream early today, because it was such a lavely thing to be looking at. How's my voice doing? Well, does it sound better, Dinkle Storm Chaser? I think it is. I did rest. I didn't yell, speak, or do anything today other than talk to the bunny. And I talk softly to the bunny, so it should be okay. Eric Moss is back in the house too, and Truth is also in here. Let's see, has this changed, or is it just me? And it looks like the lava stream has changed so much. Eric Moss, it's changed big time in its behavior. It's gone through some major plumbing issues, I guess, down below, and those are unbeknownst to us. In other words, we have no clue what's really going on down there, but we are liking that it is still percolating out a tremendous amount of lava right now, and it is very, very cool. So just wanted to pop around to the other cameras here for a second. There you can see the upper Fagradalsfjall, and you can see that lava just flowing in there, and you know that is a tremendous volume of lava that's coming out of that thing. And you probably got 13 cubic meters per second coming onto Fagradalsfjall's side, and then also back over into Geldingadalir you probably have another 13 cubic meters per second by the looks of things, and I'm just guessing at that number, but it is awesomely fast and a lot of lava. So it's crazy, guys. Just right nuts. There's that other view, really not that good, so we'll swing around. Nothing down in the valley yet, and we're back to the this one here, and I kind of like this one, so I'm going to leave it on this one. Jonesy Music, welcome, and thanks for the £2. Awesome, eh? Glad to have you back on board, and hope you're enjoying the show. It's lava goodness today, and happy Canada Day to all those around the world. We are 154 years young this year, and very happy to be getting out of this COVID thing, and moving forward. So, oh, Eric Moss, no, it's not going that way. They built the berms up, and I think maybe we can touch on that real quick, since you haven't been around too much here. Let's see if I can get on the right screen. Let's see, things moved around here on me again. I think that might be, yeah, this is the one that I wanted to show. All right, and I gotta find it on my other ones here. And okay, so what's happening? Let's this is the 3D map, guys. So right now there's your volcano, and we know we've got lava heading in both directions, right? So it's over into Geldingadalir, and it's also into upper Fagradalsfjall. So both are getting it, and we were seeing, well, that cam is over here somewhere, looking this way, and that's where we were seeing all that lava in the front here. And then the other one, of course, is on the ridge further back in this direction. But we see that lava has made it up to roughly there. Anyway, what I was going to show you is, okay, up here they have the big berm. So when the material starts coming in and heading down, it's going to be diverted and kept in the channel. And of course they built a second berm here, and that's to ensure that if they have blockage right in here, that the flow will continue back down into Næðhagi in the bottom end. And then if we flip it around and we go towards the south, and you can see at the southern end, and that lava is now sitting up against the berm in Næðhagi, and that's where they were doing some more work here today. So that gives you a pretty good idea. So, whoop, turning it around the wrong way, and hopefully that is kind of a quick and brief explanation of what's going on. So let's get back to the show, and we want to see, yeah, we're not missing any lava streams, and back to here. So okay, hopefully that's a real quick update there for you, and we're making things happen. Let's see, and I missed the super chat while I was doing all that talking. Where's the lava been going lately? Well, since Kelly Croker, since it did shut down, it wasn't putting out very much at all. And I do suspect, though, that there was some material still being ejected in lava tubes that are down below the rim line. Okay, this is what I'm thinking, that it didn't die off completely, that we still had some flow happening. But what I find interesting is yes, we're wondering where the previous lava has gone, and that's basically sitting in Geldingadalir, and it's built up a larger mass in there, as well as over in upper Fagradalsfjall, as well as it has been flowing into the northeast area, right into the Fagradalsfjall, into the both valleys there. So that's kind of what it's been doing, and hopefully that's a reasonable explanation. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's actually going everywhere, but we have a lot of material still sitting up top and up high. So I'm wondering myself when it is actually going to start moving down into Næðhagi. And when it does, we can expect that lower berm to be run over very, very quickly. Perfect time is Seattle Kiwi. Welcome. Thanks for the super chat. This is amazing. And yes, it is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And that's why we started the stream a little bit earlier here today, hoping that we'd have a few people be able to pop in. And guys, by the way, hey, why is the likes so low? Is there something wrong with the screen? Let's bop that like button a few hundred more times. Oh man, Oh, this is just a tremendous amount of lava flowing out of this thing, and I'm floored, really. This is awesome, and you know, you see it in Upper Fagradalsfjall. This is just going like crazy, guys. You know, and that lava, if it keeps pouring like this for another hour or so, it's going to be down at, you know, the edge where the berm was, right? So on this side, and you know, when you're looking at the flow rate here, that is moving pretty fast. You know, that is literally, it's a river, not just a stream. It's a river of lava. So get out your, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Don't get out your asbestos kayak. It's not worth it. Oh man, that thing is just pouring. So, oh, there's some more of those lavanados. Very, very cool. Hi, hi, Firestorm. How you doing? Glad to have you on board. Bogcatty, welcome. Glad to have you guys in here, and awesome. Thank you very much to all of you who did super chat already. And just in case I missed anyone, I don't want to be rude. And also welcome Winnie, and Peter Lunk is here. T Savage also in the house. Zum also here. Welcome you guys. Some of these names are fairly new to me, so I haven't seen you guys before, but Eben and stuff, welcome welcome to all of you guys. So it is very cool and very interesting to be observing what we are seeing. And of course, if you like watching this lava flow, please do hit that like button. We really want to push to get up in the record books there again, to see if we can pack the house with over 1,000 people tonight again, watching this lovely lava. So yeah, lava tornado. So Lavanado or Lavnado, I think it's Lavanado. I see we got 695 peeps. Yes, 702 now. It is climbing. So please, guys, hit that like button. Help the stream. Help it climb. And we want to see if we can beat my record of 1,329 from the other day. And I'm telling you, I was so floored with that many people in here. And that is just awesome when that happens. So keep nailing that like button, and that's what makes it happen. The bells start ringing, and the video starts going out, and we start seeing the numbers rise. So guys, if you want to help it out, by all means do hit that magic like button there. And I see we are up at 720 people in the stream already, which is really, really awesome. We'll like to see a few more. Yeah, that lava is actually moving pretty good, and those little lavanados are just awesome. I like watching them. That's interesting. I'm wondering, you know, if they have something like an extra spin energy somehow from. And it can't just be the gas coming out of there like that. Anybody got any ideas? Oh boy. That's just going, and you know, keeps doing it in the same place. And very interesting to see that. Gravino, so let's. Heat rising brings air in at the bottom. Yeah, draws cooler air in, and of course, just like a regular tornado, comes up the center pipe and then keeps going, right? So it is it's due to heat rising. Yeah, well okay, but I'm wondering if there is not some material in there that is kind of blowing off a little bit as a catalyst because of the temperature it reached. You know, that it starts to either pop or break or something. Like on occasion we do see material that looks like sparks flying in there, and that's it is pretty awesome to see though. So okay, all right, I'm trying to read some of the chat messages here. I would guess that the heat, but I don't get why it's so localized. Yeah, and so repetitive in that one location, and then, you know, it to me it almost seems like it's something to do with the material that's heated up there, and it's popping like glass or something. Those sparks are as big as cars, Doc. Yeah, actually. We do have to take that into perspective. The little lavanados that we actually see, you know, we think they're nice little cute things, but they're actually several meters tall. Okay, so if you were standing inside one, you'd be cooking pretty quick. Yeah, so just to put some perspective there, you know, maybe 2 or 3 meters on the bigger ones. And, you know, they're not just tiny little things. And we do have to bear in mind that, you know, a person in comparison to what we're seeing here, a person is just a tiny, minute speck, really. So it is pretty awesome. Okay, if suction is great enough, it will pick up like a vacuum. Yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, the air and everything twirling, and basically, tornado turns into a vacuum cleaner. I like it. Okay, so anyway, just to go back to the other cameras here, and this is still, oh, we see some more of those right on the edge here. That's pretty cool to see. We'll probably see a few more. Yeah, well, that was, yeah, let's just not, let's just refrain from calling them names there, Steve. Yeah, the unstable individual, okay, that's, we'll keep it civil in that sense. I do agree with you, though, okay, but let's just remember that this is a family channel. We do have, on occasion, school children watching. And I have actually had several teachers actually tell me that they watch the stream. So if we can keep it as clean as possible, ladies and gentlemen, I would really, really appreciate that. And I'm sure this is quite educational material for the younger crowd as well. And looking at that, that is just unreal. Just flipping around here again, looking at this one. Oh, I just those lavanados could be dangerous for the helicopter. Yes, Thundesnai, you are absolutely right. And because of that, while the entire area that's being heated up by lava is creating an updraft or lifting thermals. And speaking of thermals, let's see if we can actually make the thermal thing work here, and we will see. Okay, yeah, we can. We'll do this. Okay, so apparently somebody told me that there's a thermal cam off in the distance somewhere, and there it is on the other side of the hill, looking over the hill, and that's kind of a thermal view of our volcano, but from the other side. So, and in as a thermal camera. Here we go, back to our lava stream. I love lava. I love lava. Oh man, this is so beautiful. It's just pouring. And you know, it just has not stopped. It started pouring and it was pouring and pouring and pouring, and it's not stopping. Tan throwing, yeah, don't be throwing the tephra around. That's gonna hurt somebody. That stuff can take out an eye in an instant. And thanks, Bendis. all too cool. This is just absolutely super. Love seeing this stuff. Jaden, you're welcome, and glad you're enjoying the show. And on that friendly note, though, guys, what I'm going to do, since I did start way early, I am going to take a break now, and then I will come back right at 5 o'clock, and we will continue with the official show, if you will. But before I go, I'm going to say good evening to Ricky KS as well. Yona is back. Wessex Dragon also in the house. David, I think I got you earlier there. Shannon is back. Welcome. Kite Buggy also in the house. Candace O. Jaden, I got you. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi to a few more people there, but there are a lot of you guys in here, and it's really, I gotta keep, saying hi in a general sense. So please, if I don't call your name, don't be offended. And like Judy Jones and people like that, Jason, and hi. Okay, I'm gonna go take that break. Don't go away. Don't throw tephra at each other if the little whirlies come towards you. And don't stomp on the lava, okay? You won't leave footprints, I guarantee it. You won't have any. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go away. Okay, I've got the microphone back on, and welcome to all those people who have joined us. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Today is day 104 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions, and we've had some very interesting perspectives of what's been going on. Earlier today, people were announcing that the volcano is dead and has gone forever and ever. And I surmised that no, it's just rearranging the plumbing. And there is the result. We love that lava pouring out of there. And I'm very, very happy to see we've got 654 people, 667 now in the stream. I love having each and every one of you here, and welcome to all of you, and glad you could join for tonight's stream. Happy Canada Day to all those Canadians out there, and hopefully we can do things. I've been watching the crater wall left side on the top. It looks like a vent is trying to open. Left side top. I don't know. That is a possibility. I'm noticing more lava flow out the back side there on the left. That is very interesting, Pistol Pete. That's a really kind of it's pouring more again, obviously. Like it just stepped up its production again. I'm just like in disbelief to see this thing going as hard, and it has been steady. Right side, left side, right side. I don't know which side to look at. There's kind of, we can see more of the right side, but what we kind of looked at earlier was we thought this almost looked like two different vent pipes that opened up. Dinkle Storm Chaser, I'm sorry, I gotta go maybe back. I have an emergency call. Okay, Dinkle Storm Chaser, go quick, go safe, and hopefully you'll be back later. And okay, somebody's got an emergency there, so hopefully they can figure that out. Anyway, as I was saying here, it's a possibility that we actually have the two vents separated a little bit more inside the cone itself, and that we maybe have the bigger one over on this side, and then we have the second vent hole on that side in the crater. And I think what may have happened is the plumbing could have changed down below somewhere, and it's probably one big stream pushing it up, and then they have a kind of a Y channel, a little bit smaller one for this guy and a bigger one for the other one coming up from deep in the bowels. And I think what we had was some problems down here in the piping, and that could be where things were going awry or going bad. Speaking of those types of things, I wanted to check my email here real quick, because somebody was going to send us a nice graph. Okay, I gotta save that guy. Thank you, Thomas, and I gotta put this into the right folder, and we will get that posted in short order. Let's put us back on the other one for right now. Actually, let's go take a trip around. Oh, sorry, I had to cough there. I was going to say, let's take a quick trip around, look at the other cameras. Here's the berm shot, one of them anyway, and this is what that long range shot looks like. You can see quite a big. Whoa! Why is that not bolted down? Let's go here and bolt it down real quick and get the crayons working. Okay, so right here, this bulge is what I was looking at, and that's quite a bit of lava sitting there from the flow coming out. So very big hotspot, but we don't see any openings on this side. We see some smoke right here, and I don't know if anything is going to, well, that arrow is not very good there. Okay, so I don't know if anything is going to happen on that side, guys. To me, it almost doesn't look like it. I think it's going to be contained within the crater itself. Quick look down at Nat Hagi, and we don't see anything major happening here yet, but we are anticipating because of this flow as it continues, it's going to get down to Nat Hagi eventually. And we can kind of use our gauge here. You can see that flow rate right at that corner is still tremendous and going like crazy. So that is all cool, guys. I'm gonna put us back to the primary screen that we were looking at here, and I am going to split the stream or whatever. And oh, hang on, somebody's asking some questions. I'm sorry, I'm doing all kinds of things here behind the scenes, so it's hard. An emergency vehicle went over the Nat Hagi Valley entrance berm and came out with lights flashing early today. Thanks, Flo Smith, for that. Yes, Siggy is in the house. Welcome, Siggy. And yeah, I thought you said you paid the lava bill, but somebody turned it off, and I think they boo-booed and checked the account and realized it was actually paid, and then they let it rip. So glad to have you on board, Siggy. For those who don't know, Siggy Ragnar is one of the owners of the land where this beautiful volcano is sitting and pouring out all this lava, and it's certainly giving his land a lift up. Oh man, it's just pouring out of there. That is just awesome, and it's been non-stop for quite a while already. So it is doing its thing. Anyway, I was trying to load up that other picture here, or the other graph Thomas so kindly sent us, so let me go see what I can do with that, and we will see. Source, get in there, grab something, and oh, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, let's see if I got the right one. Kind of sort of looks like something. I think I'm gonna double check here. Oh, alright, well, maybe it kind of stretched it out. It looks different. No, it's the right one. Alright, let me adjust it for us, and then we will do our little show here, and we can see what the chart looks like as far as eruption data and activity. So I'll get it up on the stream or on the screen, and I'll get it so I can see it better. And there you go. So you can see again in here we had some major issues right around from 2100 to about 0300, 0400 on the 31st, and then we see everything dropped off again, and that's when our flow started at 1500 there. So some interesting activity on that side of the fence, frequency wise. So everything, frequencies dropped and the lava started flowing. So pretty awesome. Okay, I gotta get myself back here. I can't even see my chat. Daryl Spurlock back in the house. Good evening, and we saved some lava just for you, Daryl. A couple bucketfuls there if you want to go grab them. Just able to put this in real fast and get back to work. You got to get back to work. Oh my God, sorry to see that. And welcome, and glad you could pop in though, Daryl. Hopefully you can watch the replay later on, and appreciate having you here, my friend. Also, Mary Putney is in here, 420 in plain sight, Tommy Bauer, CH also back. Good to have a lot of you guys in the house here. Videos de Ecologia. Welcome. And Bart Dalton. Let's see, who else? Oh my God, I can't say that. Never mind. All right, octopus. Judy Jones also in the house. Jaden Vines, Nautic is also back. Let's see, Candace I got earlier. John Hessenlink, welcome. Glad to have all the a lot of the new names that I don't recognize. Glad to have you guys in here, and thank you very much for popping in. I am your host, DrFox2000. I'm located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we are watching the Icelandic volcano eruption, and of course you're seeing that lovely lava flow on day 104, and doing a super job. This is going to get the berm before this stream is over. I don't know if it will or not. We will keep checking, and here's a quick shot of down below. I don't see anything there yet, and here's a quick shot of where it is, and it's almost over here at the saddle. The saddle would be just off camera, and we're seeing it down here already. So and of course you see it's still moving like a real river would be moving. So it's doing some awesome stuff there, guys. Excellent. Let's see. Oh, I want to get rid of those lines. There we go. All right, back to regular viewing, and love having everyone in the chat tonight. I see 584 likes, which is great. For those who are just new into the channel, by all means, if you haven't hit that like button yet and you like what you're seeing on the screen, please do. And also, if you're new and you have not subscribed yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below, and that way you can get more information on the future ones. Also, if you need to know when the streams are on, times are listed below in the description. I also did want to mention, if you look over in the top of the chat box on the right, there's Talk Air Iceland. That is Takalash's channel. If you have not yet subscribed to Takalash's new channel, please consider doing that. It really would be helpful. He is at 950 subscribers. I would like to see him get over that 1,000 mark tonight. If you guys can be so kind and click on that link, right click on it, open it in a new tab, and away you go. Hit that subscribe button and see if we can't get Talk over that 1K mark tonight, and really help the guy out. He's a heck of a nice guy, and it's a shame he had to redo and rebuild everything on his stream, but that's what you know, with a new channel and everything. So if you can help him out, we would really appreciate it. He's a great guy. So please say hit that super chat. LOL. What? Hit that super chat? Oh my God. I'm not going to say that, Tony. I will never say it. I will say thank you for that super chat that you just put out. Also, when you guys say hit that like in the channel, by the way, just so you know. It causes it to be held, and then either Arizona Snowman, myself, or one of the other mods in the background have to unhide that message to let it be shown, just so you know that. And it's actually, it kind of slows the chat down if it's going quite fast. Like right now we're at 36 messages per minute, so it is moving pretty good. And it's hard if everybody says, hey, you know, please hit that like. And although we do appreciate that and we understand, and it is really important to hit that like button, but it really messes the chat up. Okay, can you switch between the theater and the hill cam? Okay, I'm not sure which you're referring to, but if we go to, is that the one that you're thinking here? We can't see anything down there yet. This cam though that we're on, this is the one that they usually swing down, and they were looking at the berms before, and then also looking down further. Oh, these guys are right in the way. Come on, move out of the way. Anyway, that is just pouring out. Look at the activity in the cone, guys. It is really, really heavy duty. The MBL cam, yeah, we try to stay off the MBL cams. That's the MBL cam. This is the RUV cam, so that's all good. And this is the visor cam. So yeah, the front cam on Theater Hill. Okay, I'm not sure. The front cam, oh, that one, the one I prefer not to show, this one here. Yeah, we got to stay off of that camera, okay, just so you know. And I understand it's what you want to see, but we don't want to be getting problems there. Yeah, exactly, Neotic. That's exactly what we want to avoid. So yeah, and looking at the patterns, they are very beautiful, very interesting, and yeah, it's risky business. So yeah, that flow is it's just a pouring, and wow, you know, and you know that all this here is what's going into upper Fagradalsfjall, heading towards the berm there. And you know, if you watch and see what this stuff is here, that's all what's flowing into Geldingadalir and filling that valley up even more. So we are going to see some action down on both sides of the hill, right? And it is going to be pretty awesome and interesting to see that happening. Let's see if I can get myself the biggest flying spaghetti monster. Yeah. It is, man. It is. It's huge flying spaghetti monster. Let's see. No, I wanted to put it back on this one for a second and see. Here, I'm wondering if they're going to swing this one further south, because that lava is definitely over by the saddle already. So the saddle edges are just over there. So this stuff is moving pretty good over here. So I'm waiting for it to go over. It'll be nice to see. And you know, if we do see some of it down here in the valley, it'll be cool. And of course, again, that's not tied down. Okay, tie that down. So up in here is where we're going to see lava, and probably from here. So bacon and then bacon. That's what the plan is. And hopefully it'll happen. So Okay, let's put us back to bacon. And there we go. Dr. Fox, new bolts. What? Bolts. Oh my God. I need better wrench to tighten them up with. Okay, let's see. Likes. We're still pushing on those likes. 678 likes. Let's see if we can get a few more, guys. I see we have 893 people in the stream tonight. And welcome to each and every one of you. For those who don't know who I am, I'm your host, DrFox2000. And we are indeed watching day 104 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. In another 40 minutes or 38 minutes or thereabouts, it'll be actually technically day 105. So we start this stream at 2300 Iceland time every night during the week. And then, of course, on the weekends we run from 12 noon my time or 1800 Iceland time, just to help accommodate some of those others in different areas. So hopefully we're all good. I see a few more people just popped in there. Linda Firth, like you, sir. Okay, thank you. And let's see, Zoe, what is the circle in the middle of the flow? Tube? No, a big rock. A big chunk of lava, Zoe. It hasn't melted yet. Give it time. And I know which one you're looking at, and that's this big lump right here. And yeah, give it some time. It's going to heat up, and it will probably just flow away once it gets hot enough and gooey enough. And that's the big thing. It turns into goo, and then it'll be gone. But thank you for noticing that. And yeah, I kind of seen that sitting in between there earlier. And you know, that's the thing about some of this lava. It depends on how it actually cools, where it can create some of the dams. And I mentioned this before, that you know, where it can change directions because of the damming, and things cool off. Things cool off at different rates, of course, and then you know, the outer shell may be harder. If it cools off with some rain, as an example, it could get thicker and harder very quickly, and just form a very tight chunk of lava, and most of the bubbles would have been pushed out of it or something. Then you have a material that's not as lightweight, and it stays put, right? Whereas the other stuff around it, because it has so many holes in the lava from the gases, that keeps that stuff really flowing and makes it easy to melt. Truth, 86 million cubic meters now. Wow, that is awesome. And we did see that over our charts there the other day, that it was at just about 80 million, but it's now at 86 million cubic meters of material. And we're probably still just around that 4 square kilometer mark as far as the area that the lava has actually covered. So I'm sure that will increase soon with what we're seeing flow out of here right now. So very, very awesome to see. And it's 2.5 tons per cubic meter. So Jason, thank you for that. And yeah, that's a lot of weight. And you know, that can actually bring or depress an area, bring it down a little bit. And you know, people were talking about weight wise before, so something could definitely be happening in that sense as well. It's just like when our global oceans rise, as far as you know, with the warmer climates and stuff, ice melts and turns into water. And even a you know, say a 1 meter increase, or 3 feet, just over 3 feet, So if you put a 1 meter increase of water all around the world on the oceans, that is one heck of a lot more weight that is pressing down in different areas that weren't being pushed down as hard before. And of course that also takes the pressure off of the areas where it came from and melted away from. So volume wise it's kind of a shift, and then of course that shifts the crust of the earth a little bit, and that can actually have detrimental effects on everybody and everything. So very, very cool. When did this flow start? Was quiet all day. Yeah, it started, oh my god, I didn't actually even take down the note when it actually started. My apologies. Wonder, okay, if the weight making more lava come up. And you know, I always wondered about that, if that is a possibility. Earth will turn faster then. Yeah, it could turn faster if we have more water on the surface. Interesting. Okay, a lot of things being thrown in there. Anyway, guys, if you do like what you're seeing and you haven't hit that like button yet, by all means, give it a quick shot. And some of those lavanados in there are really cute to look at. But just remember, put proportion to size here. Those lavanados that we see are in fact 2 or 3 or 4 meters in height. They look tiny, but they are actually very large. And from our vantage point, you know, what we see, we don't have any proportionate scale on the screen, so it's hard to tell, but those things are massive. Just going through some of the other cameras real quick. I'm seeing Berm there is still intact with their test stuff. We see this is definitely now pushing up against the material that was coming over the saddle earlier. We can also see glimmering lights on the other side. That tells us that it has now reached the back western wall of Geldingadalir and is building up. So we're going to see some flow south tonight, or at least that's what I'm hoping. And let's go pop on the other cameras here. Okay, that was just this view. Looking at Nat Haggy, we don't see anything spilling over yet. And let's see what else we got there. And the bad camera, the one we don't want to be on. And yeah, that's still showing its thing too. So unfortunately, we don't want to be on that camera too long. Otherwise, we'll get yelled at or killed or shut down or something. Anyway, the flow started about 21:30. Thank you, Libby Rail or Ral. So that is Iceland time, 21:30. So that would have been probably what, 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Yeah, 3 hours ago. Yeah, 3 hours ago, and it's almost been flowing steady for 3 hours. It is incredible the amount of lava this thing continues to pour out. And high tide at 23:56. Cool. Okay, guys, speaking of high tides and clocks and things, break time. Piggy is saying break time. No smoke. Why? Can't you have any smoke? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to go for 1 hour, 52 minutes. Okay, no problem. Jared, thanks. Okay, I'm going to go take my break, guys. Just trying to read everything on the screen, but it's moving so fast. It's too hard to read for me. It's Pepsi time for me. I'm your host, DrFox2000. If you have not yet hit that like button, please consider hitting it if you like what you're seeing on the screen. and you like the commentary that goes along with everything, and if you're enjoying yourself, of course, please do hit that like button. Also, if you are new, consider subscribing if you feel that you want to see some more of this stuff. We do have times listed for the streams down below in the description, and the times do vary from weekday times to weekend times. So please have a look at that, and hopefully that is all good. If you have not yet considered subscribing to Talk Air Iceland, he also streams the Volcano 24/7, which is slightly different than my format, which is only 2 hours during the weekdays usually, and then 4 hours on each of the weekend days. Today is a little bit of an exception because it started spewing out so lovely and tremendously. We did start early, but our finish time will still be regular time at 7 o'clock. My time here. So anyway, with all those nice things said, I am going to take my break. You can hear my voice is cracking, so please make sure you hit that like button, and don't throw any more lava at each other. I'm running out of band-aids. Don't go away, guys. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back from my little break here, and thank you for sticking around. And it is still indeed a lovely sight. I love this. Oh man, that is just pouring out of there. It's just awesome. And I'm very, very happy to see the flow going as good as it is, and it is doing a wonderful job. Hey, what's going on? Who's tossing what? Careful, don't be tossing no kangaroos in there, Oz. We're gonna end up with trouble if we do that too much. And the difference that makes the depression from yesterday is gone. Yes, absolutely, it is. And you know, it is actually depressing when we looked at yesterday and the day before, you know, always cloudy and just taking away our lava fun. And anyway, Lava Bomb, welcome back, DrFox2000. Thank you. I'm sweating because the screen is all hot. Yeah, you know, I haven't even talked about how hot it is inside here because I'm too excited about what I'm actually watching on the screen. And I'm looking at it. It is 39.8 degrees Celsius in my office. So just about at that 40 degrees Celsius mark. So we're just a little bit over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, it's a little cooler than yesterday, but we still have a goodly amount of time to go in our stream. So anyway, for those who had joined while I was on break, I am your host, DrFox2000. You are watching day 104 of the Icelandic volcano stream, live stream of the eruptions that are going on. It's been going on. We've watched it. Well, I've actually paid attention to it before it became a volcano, and we've watched it for the entire time that it has grown up. And it is interesting to see how things have changed over time. And right now, this thing, earlier today, people were saying this volcano has died. There is no more. And of course, with these types of things, it is always prudent not to turn around and make it sound so definite and finite, because things are very variable with this type of a volcano. And just because the plumbing changes doesn't mean Mother Nature isn't going down there with a wrench and fixing it. And as you can see, what was classified as a dead volcano by a certain company there is far from being dead. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there, and I'm sure they know who they are. What's happening at Nat Hagee or Niagara Falls? Yeah, this is actually a very, very cool set of falls that we're watching. You know, like the way that stuff is just pouring down there. Like a double step up top and then another one here, and I'm really enjoying this. This is to me, that's beautiful. By the way, that rock that was in the middle here is gone. It melted. So that's interesting to see as well, and I knew that would happen, just a matter of time. Maria says, my guess is until the ocean is only 25 days away. Do you think I have any chance? I don't know, Maria. It is so hard to say with this thing. And, you know, at this rate, if it keeps going at this rate, I think it's going to reach the ocean a lot quicker than we all thought. But if you know, if it slows down again, it may throw a curve in here anyway, and I just don't know what to say to it. It's just too much. We don't know what's happening, right? Happy Canada Day to my neighbors up north. Thanks, Sandra Rockland. And it is indeed Canada Day today here. And we are 154 years old. I feel it in my bones. That's pretty old. Anyway, man, this river around the corner here is really boogieing. And I see we got a new little fall right there. Kind of cool to see. And interesting. Wow, this thing is just moving. Sticking with day 200, Jason. Okay. Many invisible variables to count. Yeah, and you know Maria, the variables aren't invisible. The variables are just hard to write down because people don't understand all the variables that can happen. You know, like temperature being one of the biggest things with lava. And what is the lava? Is it that pahoy consistency where it's really liquidy and flowing, or does it have larger granules in it? You know, it depends on what it is. Are those silicas completely molten, and you know, has it had a chance to cool off somewhere in the pipe? And we know what's coming out right now is obviously pretty hot because we can see what's going on. I mean, even, you know, you look at this corner here right now, that's just overwhelming the corner, and that stuff is pretty light in color, so you know we're somewhere around 12 to 1300 degrees Celsius, and it's just going like crazy. I'm probably missing a lot of questions here. When did it start? 2130 roughly is when it started there. Mark Bass, and welcome. Jen R, also welcome. Look to the left of this view. Yeah, on the left side we do see the over in Geldingadalir, there is light. It's lighting up, and that is right at the edge of the valley on the southwest side. So it is starting to light up over there as well. Well, we noticed that earlier. So it is definitely doing its thing. We'll pop back to this camera, and that material that you're probably seeing is what's right up front here. It's getting closer to the camera. Pretty awesome, guys. Pretty awesome. Seth says it's more a day of mourning for us. What's than celebrating this year? Well, Seth, I will agree with you this time around, and I don't want to drag that material in here because that's not the appropriate forum for it. But I will agree with you, and I'm on your side. Trust me on this. And for those who don't quite understand it, it's not the happiest Canada Day because we are looking at an atrocity that happened here in this country a while back, but within people's lifetimes yet. So something that I think the government and a few others should be very ashamed of. Anyway, I'm not going to get down that path right now. We are doing a volcano stream, and that's what we're looking at. Kunkel, who's Flo? Flo? No, this is not Flo. Flo. This is Ragnar. Ragnar Rock. And let's see, who else popped in here? Citron Full. Guten Tag has posted a video in the last 30 minutes. Okay, well, the people can go watch that one after we finish with the stream here. Guten Tag always has some very, very good material on. So if you guys wanted to go afterwards and have a quick peek, you're more than welcome to do so. And maybe we'll throw Guten Tag's channel link in here before we end the stream. So that way you will get a fair chance at going over. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to Talk Air Iceland, which is pinned up at the top of the chat, we're trying to get Talk over 1,000 subscribers. He is at 793. He was at 750 when we started the stream. He's at 793, and I'm sure that we can get 27 more subscribers for him today out of all you fine people. And Talk does stream the Volcano, but he does stream 24/7. He does not have commentary on there like what we have here with me narrating, but he does have live chat as far as the beside the stream. So if you want to have some, and he's got good quality pictures, so please, by all means, if you haven't done so already, click on that tab up top there, or that pinned link, and right click on the link itself. That'll open it in a new window, and you can just simply click subscribe and go over and watch later if you like. So somebody is saying Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi soon, but not just yet. I'm still watching and awing and oohing at the. This thing is just not slowing down at all. Your cam is delayed. Yes, probably by a few seconds from reality, and it happens even when you have it on ultra low latency. There is a delay through. Yeah, 911, not live cam. Yeah. This is as live as this one is. That's the feed. It is live. Unless there's something going on here. I'm looking at the clock. It's the same thing on mine. So don't give me a hard time, guys. It's a few seconds off. I can't make the electrons go any faster to your house. It's your fault, not mine. Okay, Isaac Manro Horton is back as well. Yep, internet latency, and I've noticed that some people are actually getting it a lot later than others. Talk Air was planning his trip today and talking about his drone and camera he was taking. Oh, cool. So I'm glad he is. Chris, thanks for throwing that in. So and that's something that's happening in the near future. Talk is heading over to Iceland, so we may be able to see some things from his good videos there if he's willing to share. So, and I think he probably will be. This is so uplifting and needed. Evie, thank you very, very much for the £5. Thanks a bunch. You are very, very welcome, and I appreciate that super chat. We're having a lot of fun looking at this. This is just incredible as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, let's just go down and around real quick. I see we did have a little bit more spillage on that corner, and that lava is still moving. And we continue to watch things right here, but we have a new claw coming out here trying to fill things up. So Mother Nature, of course, is looking for low land, and gravity will find it, and it's doing an awesome job there. Just to go around some of the other ones, checking real quick in that Haggy, and we're not seeing any lava spill over yet. Let's see, where else have we got here that we wanted to look at. Yeah, this is kind of that multi-screen shot so we can see it. We can get some super chats for Dr. Fox tonight. Oh, yay. Thanks, Tony Leon. Appreciate that super chat. And anyway, and the, whoop, that's the forbidden one. Okay, back to this one, and it's pretty close to the same anyway. Slightly different hills. One is on the east side, the east side of this, and the other one is slightly on the west side. So Pretty close as far as views though, so pretty awesome. And thank you everyone. Now I am seeing it is just about 6 o'clock here, and time for me to take another break. Now we were also talking about rocks here earlier. Here's another rock, and let's just keep an eye on that one and see what happens in the next half hour or so, and see if it too gets washed away. So hopefully it will, and we'll have a nice smooth flow through there, and it'll look really awesome. What are they doing at the berm in that Haggy? Okay, we're not sure, Darley, or Daily, sorry. Down there, I thought what they were saying about that was that they were burying some equipment and doing a bunch of tests to see how things would react to the heat, or if it stays cool enough. I don't know exactly what they're putting in, but I think it might be different casings for fiber optics and other things like that. Also, from what I understood, probably some kind of a motion sensor or seismic sensor of some sort to measure volume, perhaps, of flow. And again, I really don't know what all is there. Ruth Mays, Travel Fund, excellent, thank you very much, and we will put that into the Travel Fund, and yes, I am planning a trip to Iceland, but we are still unbeknownst of when this is actually going to take place. I do get my second poke or jab on the 6th of this month, and then the work can begin to start lining things up. And now I originally was going to try to make it so that I end up there on a day 169 to try to stream live, because that's when I thought the lava was going to hit the ocean. But I don't know if I'm going to try for that. We'll see what we can do though. And that's kind of, with this lava flow now, if this thing keeps going, this is going to hit the ocean in a few days. This is just going to barrel right through that berm down at the bottom there and just keep right on going. So we'll see. Alex, yeah, we'll see when you're there. I will let everybody know. So there are some people that, of course, I wouldn't mind meeting on site there, and it would be great fun to, talk to a few people, enjoy meeting everyone. Hey, RLC is in the stream. Welcome, Rob. Glad to have you pop by, and good to see you tonight. Watching a heck of a lot of lava pour out of there, and it is going like crazy. Anyway, guys, I am going to go take that break now, so if you have not yet hit the like button, please consider doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you want to see more of these lovely streams, you might want to consider doing that. And of course, up in the top of the chat box, I have Talk Air Iceland, his link posted up there, and we are really pushing to get him up over that 1,000 mark. I see we brought him up from 950 to 985. We need 15 more guys to get him over 1,000, people. Please, if you can do that, and for those who have not subscribed to Talk Air Iceland, please try to give it a whirl. Let's push him over that 1,000 mark tonight. It really, really would help him. And I'd love you guys for it, so please do that. And on that friendly note, I am going to get Piggy said, 48 hours finished, 2.7 just happened now. Oh darn, shaking again, Piggy. Sorry to hear that. What is the stream all about? That stream is about the volcano. He's streaming the volcano 24/7. So if you haven't got over there yet to Talk Air Iceland, that's the stream where you go after this one finishes, because There's nobody else out there that's going to have the stuff on there. Anyway, I'm just bugging you. But he is a nice guy, and we really do want to push it over. Picked the wrong night to go stargazing, it seems. Big map changes when I get home. Absolutely, Rob. It is. What was it? At 21:30 Iceland time, it started gushing, and it has been doing this ever since then. It has not stopped. It is just continuously pouring out. So it is fantastic to see. Anyway, guys, I am going to take that break, though. I need to do that. So please, we'll see if we can get talk over that. Hey, we got talk onto that 1,000. Thank you, guys. I really, really have to say thank you to all those who went over and subscribed. Awesome people. Thank you for doing that. And I am 100% sure Takalosh will be very, very happy. And glad you guys did it. Now, for those who think, oh, I don't need to go over there, you still might want to consider, give him a little padding, if you will, to get that number up a little higher. And that way we can make sure that he's taken care of. So thank you very much, guys, and really, really appreciate it. I missed a couple messages. We know it's going. What? We know where it's going yet? Yeah, it's going all over the place. I will talk about where it's going when I come back from my break. Oh, look. There. Hang on. There. They're showing where it is. Maybe I'll hang on for a minute here. So you see that? It's coming. It's coming. Oh, crazy. We don't see too much over there yet. We don't see anything popping in that Haggy yet. But there, you just had a sneak peek of where it is so far. And that's the saddle right here. From there to there, right? And you see how far that's traveled. And it is just pushing on. And it will do its thing. So anyway, I think if you don't mind that person standing there, I'll leave it right here on this camera. We'll watch it flow forward. I'm going to take that break, though. I need to do that. You can hear it in my voice. I'm sure you can. Don't go away. And Kimmy, don't be throwing lava at anybody again. And I know you said Truth started it last time, but don't do that. You're going to get hurt. Okay? No throwing lava. All right, guys. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go away. Keep smiling and stay out of the lava. It hurts when you touch it. Okay, I got the microphone back on, guys and girls. I'm your host, DrFox2000. We are on our second hour of the day 104. I was about to say day 124, but no, 104. Day 104 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. And what a day it has been. It was approximately 21:30 Iceland time where Ragnarok came back to life. It almost looked like it was two separate vents in the cone, and it started flowing. Apparently it fixed the plumbing problem it had from earlier, and man, it has been gushing out like this ever since. So this has been a continuous flow. Nothing has stopped, and it keeps on going. And breaking news, I want to slip over there, and we are just about at the top of the lava falls here, and figured I better switch over to that. I'm watching that on the other monitor, so she's coming around. This is where the old berm used to be, and she's coming around that area, and she's going to be heading down the hill pretty soon, guys. And oh, they moved my berm line. Those guys, silly. And of course you can see over there in Geldingadalir that that area too is being flooded out with fresh lava. So being all that going over there and all this over here, that means this is going to force and push down into Hæðarpunktar, and of course we're going to see what happens down there. It's crazy here today, Dr. Fox, and yes, I agree. Freeman, okay, when this eruption started, I was playing a board game with 3 geologists and geographers. We had to cut the game short. Oh, darn! I guess they had work to do, did they, Freeman? Very, very cool, and thanks for sharing that. And as you can see, it's getting close to blowing over and cresting that hill, and oh, they're getting right close into it. Yeah, that's going right over where the old berm was, and that was along here somewhere is where that berm used to be, and it is definitely overflowing and pushing downward. So we did say that it was going to reach Hæðarpunktar during the stream tonight, and that's been said several times in the chat. So it is doing its thing. Just coming back in. Has it been going for 3 hours? Yes. It has not stopped, Lady Justice. It is still pouring, and it is continuing to pour, and we are just about to witness it pouring right down into Hæðarpunktar, down the lava falls here at the southern end of the southern end of South Meridalir or Upper Meridalir. And it is getting ready to pour in. Just to go back over to our other side, we are indeed still flowing like crazy. So, but let's go back over and see if they can do that. New Tremor graph. Okay, just came in hot off the press. Thanks. Oh, hey, that's got some fancy colors. Let me save that, and we will show that pretty quick. Thank you, Thomas, for the new Tremor graph, and we will have a look at this. And let's see if I can get back on here. I think right now, though, we're going to stay tuned on this material and see what happens. Let's see, what cameras have I got on there? I was trying to do a split, but we might have to do that in a different scene here. Anyway, we'll leave this on here. I was thinking of splitting the stream, but I think we want to watch the flow go over. We'll get back to it in a minute. We're just going to keep watching this. I need to get back to my stuff here in the stream. All right, so we did indeed accomplish our thing with Talk Air Iceland tonight. He is over that 1,000 mark. I just checked, and he is sitting at 1,020 some subscribers. So thank you everyone for helping out, and I am sure Takalash will be very, very happy with being over that 1,000 mark. And it is always hard to get told us not to cross. Yes, do not cross the streams, you guys. You know what happens. You've seen it in Ghostbusters. You don't want to cross the streams. You rocks, Dr. Fox. Why, thank you, CH. We try to make things go and keep it flowing. So please put back on that Haggy Cam. Yeah, we're going over there in mere seconds, and this one is what we want to watch. We want to watch the flow, and we want to see it going back down. While that's happening, I just wanted to pop over here. We can't see nothing from that one, so we're staying on this one. But it will be an interesting flow down the hill, and we will get to watch this. And if it is nice enough, we will see if we can provide everyone with a photo opportunity by taking away that, and then you can do a screenshot if you like. I will be doing some screenshots. So 10 million ton drop. Wow. Don't drop that on your foot because you'll crack your toa. Crack a toa? Okay. That's a lot of weight. 10 million tons. Okay. Thanks Agent X for that. Okay, Coco, go, Raggy, go. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going here. I just want to pop around to the other ones. This kind of slowed down just a little bit right there, so I'm hoping it's going to push over shortly. Just to take a quick peek back at the other ones here, though. Make sure we are still flowing. Yep, taps are still on. The stream is good, not being crossed. So let's go back over there and keep an eye on what's going to happen next as it goes down the hill. And we know it is advancing and moving forward. We can see some of that material right there. It's really pushing now, and you're going to see this slide through there. Might be using some prior lava tubes. You know, it probably is Wyo John, and like in some of those areas, but Mother Nature is gonna take care of that. She's gonna fill up those tubes. If the tubes are not blocked, they will continue to get hotter with more lava flowing into it, and then of course they may exit at some other points that we don't know of yet. And as long as this keeps pouring over that berm area at the end there, and that's exactly what we're seeing. It is pouring. So really cool to watch that. How fast do you think it flows? It depends on where you measure it, Agent X. You know, like the problem is we really don't know what our volume is right now, because I mean you take a look at how wide that stream is coming out of there, and it is both on both sides, this material here as well as over on this side. So This is going into Geldingadalir, and this is going into Upper Fagradalsfjall. So that's kind of what we're seeing as far as a division. But let's stay over here and see what we've got going flowing down. And let's see what else we got here. I'm sitting on top of a cliff overlooking English Channel, Milky Way, earlier than I've ever seen it. Take a look up. If it's really clear, take a look and see if you can see Andromeda, and if you have clear skies. And all I want to do is go home and watch the volcano on the big screen. What have you guys done to me? You have been infected, sir. That's what it is. It is the lava infection, and there is no cure. I'm sorry. If you've been infected, you're done, and there is no jab available for it. If you never mind COVID, okay? COVID is not the pandemic that's going to get us all. It's the lava addiction, and I can tell you it's happening. I couldn't get a better show for my daily dose of lava porn. Yeah, Susie, it is interesting, and we love watching it. And of course, we have people watching it as well there. Always somebody standing in the way. Oh, somebody should tell that guy he makes a better door than a window. Oh, did I say that? Lava fever. You betcha. It is. It is lava fever. Irish Monk is back in the house as well. Well, good to see you. Baytown Sam also here. Welcome. Julie Warts is back. Bob is back. Education. Yes, we are educating all of you. I love it. It is, honestly, it looks like an arrow heading down the hill. So I need to get myself a Volcano 12-step program quickly. Oh, there may be an opportunity there, Rob. Oh, never mind. I know that's bad of me. It's lots of fun though. But I am loving what we're seeing, and I think that lava looks like it might be speeding up now. It's getting to the crest of the hill, and it is really, really moving. Oh, come on, don't stand in front of the camera, buddy. Not now. Not when it's starting to happen. Come on down. On The Price is Right. No? Okay. It's a going. It's a lavally view. And we're going to see some speed. Vroom, vroom, down the hill we go. Yeah, just put it in neutral and let it coast. It looks like a big tongue hanging out in the front there, pushing through. And yeah, this is excellent. My chat filter is set to high school students. Uh-oh, somebody's shaking the camera. Oh, really, jerks? You know, that's, yeah. Let's not call them names. Sorry, and let's just hope that they don't do it again, because that was very rude and not smart to the equipment either. But anyway, we are watching it, and here it goes, guys. So it is going. Yeah, guys, don't worry about them, and they're done and they're gone. Let's just leave that alone, okay? Because those messages we end up having to hide on here, and it makes things hard for us. So just ignore them, and they'll go away. We'll just go shoo-shoo, and they go away all on their own eventually. And they're gone. So, all right. And now we're watching it go down Nat Hagi, into Nat Hagi. So for those who don't know, this is the old berm here on the west side of Upper Fagradalsfjall, or the No Name Valley as it was called. And we are about to head down that way in the lava falls to Næðhagi. And I am going to leave it on there. Lava is on Næðhagi cam. Yeah, if we go, yeah, I don't really want to use that cam too much. That's one of those other ones, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we can see it there, but it's still a lot better view from here. So this is what we are watching, guys, and it is pouring down. This is awesome. Now, is it gonna make my maple leaf here or not? I was hoping for a maple leaf tonight. It is Canada Day. Can you draw a happy face? I will draw a happy face. And it is very happy to see that. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. And look at my perfect circle, guys. Uh-oh, squares. Happy face with square eyeballs. He's wearing glasses. Protective glasses because the lava's flowing down the hill. Alright, we'll get rid of that happy face. Let's watch the lava. That's what we're here for. This is happening. And wow. Day 104, guys. It is one for the books. And definitely an interesting show. And really, really love watching this. Mods are too fast. Yeah, we gotta keep modding. And yeah, when it gets busy like this, the mods don't greed so much. They just watch because they have to keep track of it. Man, is that going now? Look at it. It's just letting go, and it's starting to flow really, really quickly down the hill. So you will see more material down there in Næðhagi really quickly here. So I'm surprised though that this thing has basically been flowing or running since 2130 roughly to now. Oh, it's a claw for a crab coming down the hill. Oh man. Talk about flow action. That is just incredible. Don't stop. Yeah, don't rock the boats, please. Lava, yeah. Lava launching down the hill. It is going, guys. Wow. Antennas posed, no danger, only the volcano. Thanks for ordering this lava tonight. Yes, and I did talk to Siggy about the lava earlier, and you know, no, I'm kidding. He did say yesterday though that he did pay the lava bill, and I think what ended up happening is that they suspended the account there again, not realizing he had actually paid it, and then they turned it back on at 21:30, and we got all of what was backlogged all at once. So it's a good thing he did what he did, and we love it. This is just awesome going down that hill, guys. Is there 999 people watching? Holy Batman! Welcome everyone, and oh, yes, Siggy, thank you for paying that lava bill. That was awful nice of you. And I'm glad they got it figured out there at the lava office. Otherwise you overpaid. That's what the problem was. Okay, well, I guess they had to push it out somewhere. We got rid of the access, and there it is. It's now heading into Næðhagi. And, oh, come on, guy. Don't stand right in front of the camera. Oh, we get these people doing that all the time. Anyway, that lava is flowing. He moved. We're okay. And man, is that ever doing good. Thor Rodman, welcome. Glad to have you on board. What do you put into the river to make it yellow? Well, we mix up. Actually, it's a special potion that Siggy has. They mix up this yellow dye with some orange dye, and it's kind of a metallic. Never mind. I'm kidding. Just pure heat, man. Pure heat. It's so hot that it is 1200 plus Celsius, or about 2190 Fahrenheit, and you don't want to be touching it. A matter of fact, I don't think you want to be standing too close to that very white looking material, because that is about the temperature of what that is. Anyway, I see my likes are at 999 likes. Somebody please make it 1,000. And there we go. We got number 1,000. 1K in likes. Excellent, you guys. This is awesome. And I really, really do appreciate it. But I am looking at my clock. It does say it is break time for me. I do need to do that. And I want to make sure that I get back here, and we will do a little bit more of the stream afterwards. I did start the stream early today because of all the exciting lava, and of course it being Canada Day, I have that opportunity. So we've been actually going for 2 hours and 10 minutes already, which will be so we're having a longer stream today anyhow. Anyway, I'm going to go take that break. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that if you like what you're seeing. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, please do the subscription. That will allow you to get more notifications for the next streams. In case you're looking for stream times, look down below in the description and you will find those. They're listed for the weekdays as well as the weekends. The times do vary. And again, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to Talk Air Iceland and helped out with getting Talkalosh back over that 1,000 mark. That has been achieved. But if you haven't yet subscribed, maybe go over and or you can click on that link and then click on the pin message, then right click on the link. It'll open it in a new window. You can go over and subscribe real quick. He does stream the Volcano 24/7, so give it a whirl, guys, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go away. Keep smiling. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Thank you. Okay, guys and girls, I got the microphone back on, and we are going to be doing the at least the last half hour or so of our beautiful Icelandic volcano eruption. And you are watching day 104. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm actually located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 3,154 miles away from the volcano, or 5,000 miles. I am an amateur geologist as well as a prospector, and enjoy going out getting gold and things like that, precious metals, nice gemstones, things like that. So I do like that kind of hobby, but I do also enjoy the techie world of things. I am a technician, electronics tech by trade, more trained for airplanes, but went into the field, different fields of security, so do different type of work. Anyway, just to let you know who I am. So man, look at that spewing of the crater cam. You got it. It is blowing out. Nancy Buchanan, thank you so much for bringing this wonderful lava flow to us tonight. Enjoy the Pepsi on me. Thank you very much, Nancy. And a bit more for your trip to Iceland. Hope you can live stream from Iceland. And that is what I am really hoping to do, Nancy. And I don't know exactly how and what is over there for infrastructure, but I do want to write a couple people some interesting little emails here in the near future, and do some inquiries of, there's a couple of the locals that may be able to help me out with some of those things a little bit, so or at least have some interesting way that we can go somewhere. Pop on a crater cam. Let's go over to a crater cam. We see that flow is down there. Let's go back to the crater cam, and we are watching this holy mackerel. Why is this thing, this is just spewing out like crazy. Okay, we've got absolute mayhem coming out of it. It's still like, this has just been going now for what, 4 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. It's been flowing like this steady for 3 hours. This is absolutely awesome, and I'm very happy to see that. And it is just going like mad. It is just going like mad. So very cool to see. Let's go around all the cams here. Jen R is also back in. Glad to have you here, and hi. Took a nap and missed so much. Laura Rennie, yes you did. But the nice part is you can always go back and look in the stream afterwards, because it is recorded, and you will be able to have a look at what happened and the parts of where the lava actually flowed down into Nathagi. When it went over the falls, you'll be able to have a quick peek at that. I just wanted to see here, yeah, it definitely is going down there, so that is where it's going, and it is flowing. So let's put it back on our volcano, because that's what Siggy really wants to see. Last chance to get, oh no, don't be taking that canoe in there, or whatever that, yeah, that looks like a canoe. You don't want to be doing that. That's gonna hurt you. Anyway, what I was mentioning, we were watching that rock there. That one got pushed over a little bit. It was out a little bit further here. So, or it got melted, maybe, by all that hot gooey lava going by. And it's interesting to see that this stuff is still pouring out like mad. Let's see what else we got on here. I'm just trying to keep, like, the chat is moving way too fast for me to try to keep up, so Fortis, what happened to the USA? Just kidding. Anders Hoff, at this rate, how long do you think it will take for the lava to get to the road? If this continues, and I'm going to make a hypothetical guess here, guys. If this thing continues flowing at this rate, and I do believe that this is much more than the 13 cubic meters that were listed in the chart, and I'm just going to try to kind of be on the safe side, but you know, this to the road, maybe 10 days, if that. You know, if it keeps flowing like this, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. Who? Mark? No, the Earth will not spin faster if the ice melts off the poles. The Earth is not going to spin faster because it still has the same mass. Actually, if anything, the Earth will slow down. So, anyway. Sometimes people do not understand humor, perhaps. 3 days? Siggy thinks 3 days. Renes Heckman says 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking 10 days to the road, if it continues to flow at this rate, because we are definitely into Nathagi from this side. I'm waiting for the other side from the Geldingadalir side to get in over there as well. If both sides are flowing into it at the same time, I am definitely thinking that it will be 10 days. If we don't see that... Okay, Mark Speck, I don't know who you are, but I'm going to tell you have a really nice day, and you are now out of this channel. So you go find your own stream to play with. And if you want to be rude, I'm just going to say goodbye to you. So, don't come back. All right? And it's obvious you haven't paid attention to the stream. It's one of those guys who pops in, takes a tiny sniblet, cherry picks through what's been said, and then makes snide comments. We know the type, Mark. SPC1. Have a nice day. Sorry guys, some of the people just really irk me when we see that, and it is not something I want to see happening in my stream, so please understand that. Anyway, man, that's horrible that happens. Okay, we are at 6:43. We got about 20 minutes to go on the stream. I apologize for that, guys. Sometimes we have people that come in that do not pay attention, and they think that all of a sudden they know everything, and you know, they take everything that you say, the little piece that they heard, and didn't hear the rest of the story, and make comments, right? And that just really frosts me when people start calling me names. All right, it's unacceptable. Anyway, what I did want to know is what was going on in Reykjavik, and we'll go from there. See if I can get back in here. And I'm not sure what's going on, but I think my screen partially froze, so I will go in there and see what we got. Okay. All right. Not sure, Fortis, but we got rid of the problem there. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Liz Floyd, how fast is the lava flowing? We actually don't know how quickly it's moving. We haven't timed it in that sense to get a speed on it. Cal, no worries about it. It happens. We get these people in here who, they get in there and they take these little itty bits and they try to work with that, and their brain doesn't listen to the rest of the story, and they do not understand. Okay, so it just sometimes it really irks me with that. Anyway, we're all good. So let's see what happens here. I gotta switch things and see if I can get my chat going again in the stream. Okay, chat is not working in my okay, that quit working in my studio page, so I don't know. I gotta watch the stream here on my other home page. All right, Losh, do you get access to the remote cameras? No, I don't. Let's see, Ricka's lava can move at up to 48 kilometers per hour under the right conditions, and it certainly can. I do believe it can do that. There are drones flying around the lava stream. I did not see any yet, but pretty cool. And actually, I did earlier. I was watching on actually the long range cam, and somebody actually had their drone in front of it looking at the camera. So pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, we are pouring out of there like crazy. So very cool and very interesting. That's how far it's gotten. It is going into Nat Hagi, and here's the shot from the Nat Hagi side. You can definitely see it's getting down there. It hasn't reached the bottom yet, but it is flowing. So very cool. Do you think this is the biggest event so far? Actually, when we when we kind of look at the other ejections, some of those ejections when we had it going up 300 to 400 meters, there was a lot of material being shot out then, but that was on a pulse basis, like geyser style. So this being what it is now, I think it is pretty awesome to see, and yeah, it's pretty close to being the maximum that we've seen coming out of this volcano so far. So that is very possible. Let's see, what else we got? My 18-month-old niece loves watching this lava. Thank you, Seth, and glad she enjoys it. Drive most amount coming out per hour for sure. And yes, like for the last since 2130 roughly, when this thing started, it has not stopped. The volume has stayed at this same rate, if not a little bit higher earlier, and it is still flowing. And as a result, we know what's going on, we know what's happening, and you can see it down in going right down to the Nat Hagi on the bottom end. So it happens, and that's the way it is. So let's see, and we do see that extra material on the other side in Geldingadalir, and you can expect that if that keeps going, it's gonna come over to the floodgates and then around the backside there and pour over. But it may also come back over here, over the saddle. It depends on the blockages and how much we've got there. Lots of, okay, yeah, All right, lots of stuff being thrown at me here. Piggy wants to eat the... No, Piggy, don't eat anything. You're going to get hurt doing that. Bloxyman 22, it has now changed. Look closer. Flows constantly up and down, as well as the lava within the crater changes at least every 5 minutes. And that is very possible if we go back there. And one of the things that I mentioned before is that I think this thing is being fed by 2 pipes. And the 2 pipes are separated up in the top area and connected further down at the bottom. So quite some distance down. Whether it's a couple kilometers down or not, I don't know. But that's what it seems like. And with the flow coming up, I think one of them has a little bit bigger chamber in it that may be allowing it to well and build up. And as you see the splashing up in the crater itself, you know, it's really moving, and there it goes. It's really pumping out a lot of lava right now. This is just tremendous, really tremendous. Amelia, thank you very much, Dr. Fox. Talk Air Iceland is at over 1,000 subscribers. The Iceland Volcano community rocks. And look at this lava pouring out of there. You are welcome, Amelia. And I hope, guessing 20 cubic meters per second. Yeah, Kim, that may not be very far off. It is indeed a lot of material going through there, and definitely moving like crazy. So I'm still trying to figure out why my chat turned off in my darn studio. Ha! If I move it, no, doesn't want to come back. I'm just going to type in test and see what happens. If that'll pop up. No, it doesn't show up. But it showed up there. Alright, cool. Yeah, not sure what's going on, so lots of fun. Okay, well, what little rock? Yeah, that little rock got pushed over even... Whoa, I'm pushing the wrong buttons here. That little rock got pushed over even further, and it's pretty much melted and moved over. See, now it's slowed down again a little bit. So that welling was really interesting. Actually, it shut down. The flow was basically turning off. Interesting. Very interesting. Right at the end of the stream. Siggy, did you only pay the lava bill for the stream? Somebody turned off the lava at the end of the stream. Yeah, I think it's Siggy only paid for the stream. Oh, that is what I said 5 minutes ago. I saw the lava lake at the crater going up and down. Thanks, Bloxy Man. Yeah, it was kind of weird. And why is it buffering? It shouldn't be buffering. We've got a good bit rate out of here, so we're doing all right. Paulzilla, it could be returning to pulse mode. Absolutely, it could be doing that. It may be rebuilding that gas chamber down there somewhere and going on. So okay, Bloxy Man says for the last hours it's been steady, but 5 minutes ago it started changing suddenly, so I wondered if it's going to get back to pulsing, and here we are. So and that's probably what's going to happen. It will in all likelihood do that. So Yeah. But you know, we do still have some flow coming out of there. Alright, let's just take a quick look around here in the other cameras. We still don't see anything new down here. Of course, that's their berm and all the little goodie boxes that they played with down here earlier. So we'll clear that out. Have a look at this one. And that beautiful stream all the way down. And that is worthy of another screenshot. So I did that. And we're looking at this one. That one's in the clouds. We don't see very much. Here's the flow into Nathagi, and you can see that down there. Still has not reached the bottom, but I'm sure we will see some more lava of this stuff flowing in there. So very, very cool, guys. Anyway, goodie box. Yeah, there's goodie boxes there. It's probably got bacon in there. Rennie, you had a question? You gotta put a question mark. Goodie boxes? No, I missed your question if you had one, Rennie. Piggy, glow to the right. Glow to the right. Oh, here we go. We got another pulse of going on. And yeah, I see a glow over here, and I don't know if that's what you guys were referring to. Interesting. Oop, I'm stopping the stream here. I shouldn't do that. Let's see. What else? Wow. Yeah, here it comes again. Gusher City, guys. Yeah, right vent all by itself. Yeah, wow. Look at this. Put on your asbestos hip waders, people. Whoa. And not only does it look good in that camera, I think it may look good in some of the other cameras real quick. Let's go to that shot for a second. Yeah. You can see on the back side here, it's all lit up. Pretty awesome. Okay, so back to that camera though, because that looks pretty good. I think we're going to continue, and we got a kind of a new stream. This wasn't here before, so that is feeding a lava tube somewhere. That's probably one that's going into Fagradalsfjall up in the northeast, so that may build up there as well. Anyway, guys and girls, I am looking at the clock. I'm looking time-wise here, and it is looking like we are pretty much out of time for today's stream. So I do see we have 1,013 people in the stream. I am going to shut down right away, but I am going to, I'll stop, but I will leave it on for another half an hour maybe, and do the occasional switching of cameras for you guys, because I don't want to just walk away and leave you all hanging as far as turning the stream off now. So please, if you want to continue watching for another half hour, you're more than welcome to do so. The stream chat is moving so quickly for me, it's hard to even keep up. And I thank everyone for being here tonight. It has been awesome. I see we've got 1.1K in likes there, so excellent stuff. We've got over 1,000 people in the channel watching, and I really, really do enjoy having you all here. And I do apologize for shutting down, but it is that time of the day. The stream is only supposed to be 2 hours. I did start an hour 40 minutes early today, not an hour, my apologies. And the reason for it was because we seen so much lava pouring, and we wanted to make sure we could share all that with you guys. Anyhow, on that friendly note, I'm going to say thank you very much for being here. And I hope that each and every one of you has a very good night. And for the rest of my Canadian people in here, happy Canada Day if you haven't enjoyed it yet. And hopefully we'll get some fireworks tonight. I do have my drone battery and controller charged up. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get some fireworks, but no guarantees because I don't know where they're happening. I'm going to have to look around because they just released the restrictions as of July 1st here for us. So things have changed a little bit. Anyhow, I want you guys all to take care, and been a lot of fun tonight, and been really good doing all the good things. So special thanks to all the super chatters tonight. You guys are awesome, and again, really do appreciate that. And I will be putting some of that money towards the trip and stuff. So it'll all come in handy. And also thank you very much to Siggy and the landowners for allowing the coverage of the volcano here, because we really do enjoy watching it. So big shout out to all the landowners for tolerating everyone stomping all over their land and messing with their lava and all that stuff. So we do appreciate Siggy and the landowners. Also shout out to the search and rescue for doing their fine job, and really do appreciate them being out there and dealing with the people that have injuries or whatever the issues are. So anyhow, take care, guys. Happy Canada Day, and we will see you at tomorrow night's stream, which will start at the regular time. And of course you have down below, you can see where it is. Thank you, and rest your voice. Yes, I'm going to try to stay cool. Tomorrow will be a lot cooler here than it is today. And yeah, gee, we haven't hit 40 Celsius in the office yet. It's only at 39.7. So I'm very thankful that it's not 49.7. Anyway, take care, everyone. Thank you all again. Glad to have you all here. And we will see you on tomorrow night's stream. And I will wrap it up with my usual, please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Good night, everyone. I'm DrFox2000, your host. Thank you for being here.